Bingo.
It's just a jump to the left.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's amazing how much we know about the surface of our globe.
Your jacket,
In the last
Professor.
100 years, men have progressively studied this. Explorations have reached the North, the South Pole. There are really, relatively, only a few square miles left of the surface of our globe that are not known.
Can you sign my drop
During
sheet?
the same years, men have reached out into the stars. 3 times further in your lifetime and mine, 3 times further into space than men have ever been able to go before. Amazing knowledge.
Tell
we
it,
have
brother.
Of that and of this. What's inside this?
This thing with the
globe?
thing in the...
What is there beneath our feet as we stand on the earth? No one knows, of course. Science ponders about it, and all men are curious, but no one knows. Primitive man going into caves, reaching back and down, wondered what lay beyond. And in terror, he fled out.
Yeah, what a dope, huh?
He remembered strange sighs and noises. Now you go back to Mesopotamia,
No, you
beginning of
go.
Western civilization, and you have the great hero Gilgamesh going down into the underworld.
And down.
So too with the Greeks. All down through time,
Down.
religions of the past have postulated the existence of this inner
Downness.
habitable world. All through the Middle Ages, people
Down.
believed of something under the surface.
thing
Dante,
with
the great Dante, saw a great cone-like cavity stretching down to the very center of the earth.
Down.
There's nothing new about this. It's as old as man, this belief that under the surface there may be areas inhabitable by man. And in our time, in the last 100 years, there have been a number of theories, very curious and strange theories about what goes on in the center of our planet.
Annoying
This
theories.
is a very famous and interesting and odd one. A soldier,
Bad
rather a
diagram.
minor hero, the War of 1812, was a man named John Cleves Sims. And he had a sudden idea that inside our world, like onion layers,
There's a thin coating of butter.
there were globes within globes, 5 of them,
Down, sir?
some of them inhabited, and that if you were to travel up through the icy wastes of our world, the northwest edge of Siberia, you could go down through a hole and go successively to these
Down.
various...
Very nipple of the world.
Unfortunately, he was
I'm fading.
thoroughly obsessed with this, went around lecturing, and in fatigue died before he could make this experiment.
A jerk.
Now, here's another theory, much closer to us.
The clown hat
This is
theory.
1870 about. A young American physician named Cyrus Reed Teed had a revelation. We are not living on the outside of the globe, said Teed, but on the inside. That when we think we're looking out at the sun, we're really looking
Up Miss Johnson's skirt.
in
No.
at the
No,
sun.
no.
Strange,
Crazy mess.
questing mind of man that tries to find answers to things that he can't understand. This was a theory by Karl Neupert in Germany in the 1920s.
The fried egg
he again
theory.
imagined that we're living on the inside rather than the outside of the globe.
Down.
And here's a real sun and a real moon, and then a rather shadowy and formless mass of
Thingamabobs.
electric potentiality with little bright sparks in it, and they give us the sense of our stars.
This turns out to be the correct
So in
theory.
this picture you're about to see, you'll see the culmination of a long series of such desires to look into the earth.
You know, he gets $2 million a
One
picture.
might well believe philosophically that some ancient culture, engulfed by a great and tremendous upheaval of nature, might linger on in some pocket of earth. This is science fiction, of course. It's a fiction. It's a fable.
It's a fabulous, funny
Beyond
freak out.
For I think if you'll study this picture and think about it when it's over,
You'll feel
you'll
dirty.
realize that this is something more than just a story told.
It's a story botched.
It's a fable with a meaning and a significance for you and for me in the 20th century. Thank you and goodbye.
Peanut nostrils, happy clams.